Tony and Marquise in the Weather Center. We're kind of getting ready for a couple of hurricane expos, and so had to say hello and hang out for a second. Don't judge me, okay? Anyway, good morning to you. This is Coffee Talk on a Saturday morning. It is May the 4th. We'll talk about those hurricane expos in just a couple of minutes' time and where you can meet parts of the first warning weather team. But first, let's take a live look outside and just kind of see what's doing this morning. It is gorgeous. There's a shot in downtown Orlando. We are looking mighty fine here. Mighty fine. It is lovely out this morning. First warning live Doppler radar, actually pretty quiet. Did have a couple of sprinkles here or there. I'll put the radar loop on for you. And you kind of see a couple of showers trying to sneak into southern Brevard County. Let me zoom in here and you kind of see those showers. Nothing too big, nothing too scary, but a little bit of rainfall for you. And I think we'll see that from time to time. 72 in Orlando now, 71 in Ocala, 64 in Titusville. We are on our way to the upper 80s, a 30% coverage of showers and even a few thunder showers today. Nice light east-southeasterly breeze. We're looking good. In a second, I'm just gonna grab my protein shake here as I'm reading your comments. David, good morning to you. Bobby, good morning, good morning. How are you? Beverly, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning from Oviedo. Agaya, good morning to you. I hope you're having a great start. All right, so we've got the Cafe Mocha protein shake. I'm rolling here, doing the Hurricane Expo in a couple of minutes, making sure that the family's all there. Hold on a second. Okay, perfect. All right, we are good. Perfect. Hi, everybody. No protein shake. Not allowed. Girlfriend, it's allowed. Trust me. I gotta work beyond the morning show today. Yeah. If you're looking for something to do, Marquise and Tony, I know there's a graphic here, and I didn't. Hold on, y'all. I gotta find this thing. I'm trying to be a good. This is so funny. Like my brain is just not operating. Where is this thing? Kentucky Derby. There are too many graphics here. Too many graphics. I have no idea where this thing is. Event Leesburg, Popka. No, that's last weekend. College, that's basketball. All right, well, I don't know where it is. Tony and Marquise are heading down to Osceola County to the Hurricane Expo there. And then I'm heading to Volusia County. I've got this fancy graphic. Of course, the computer's going to be grumpy. Here it is. I'm heading to Volusia County. See that? That's creepy when you see two of us next to each other. I'm heading over to the Volusia County Hurricane Expo, 10 a.m., over at the fairgrounds. I'll discuss the 2024 hurricane season forecast. I'll open it up to questions and answers. Want to make sure if you've got any questions, I can answer it for you. And as I understand, there's going to be plenty of vendors. There's going to be a lot of good information there. So if you're looking to try and get any last-second info, head down. 10 a.m. I think the event starts at 10, and then I'll be there talking maybe a few minutes afterwards. So if you've got nothing to do today, maybe head there. Maybe you've got graduation commencement. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful day today. UCF having a couple of commencement ceremonies, temperatures into the 80s. Today we do have a few showers in there. Tomorrow we do have a few showers in there, maybe even a few thunder showers. It's not going to be wild, but we do have a little bit of rain. So let's dial in Futurecast and get an idea of where we're going today. Sound good? Sounds good. Here's 8, 9, 10 o'clock. Not much to see there, right? Just a couple of passing showers. Watch by 2, 3 o'clock, though. We're bubbling up a little bit of rainfall, particularly like over the metro area, out east of town, and then it'll sneak back through. So nothing too bad, but a little bit of moisture around. Yeah, not too bad. What will the weather look like on Wednesday? Annie's asking. Oh, Annie, it's going to get hot. So we've got a couple of showers and thunder showers today. We've got a couple of showers and thunder showers tomorrow. But let's talk about this upcoming week. Big ridge of high pressure building. It's going to get hot. like really hot. 92 the high temperature on Tuesday, 95 the high temperature on Wednesday, 96 the high temperature on Thursday. And while we're not expecting records in Orlando, we are expecting records in other areas around Florida. As a matter of fact, next week, 12 individual records could fall around Florida, from Jacksonville to Punta Gorda. But in our area, we're looking at Sanford Airport and Leesburg as the record areas. Gainesville could also, Lakeland could also, Winter Haven could also, but you get the idea, right? So it's going to get hot. Yeah. That said, beautiful forecast for us. Today, heading out to SeaWorld. It's going to be great. SeaWorld open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Temperatures in the upper 80s. There will be a few showers. Tomorrow, Cinco de Mayo. Can't forget that. Forecast, showers, even a couple of thunder showers. And then on Monday, this is something we have been waiting for so long. Starliner. Yes. 10:34 p.m. Looking at some clouds, a 95% chance of good weather for this. It's going to be a great launch forecast. I'll be out there in the weather lab covering it all for you. All right. So let's pop up Central Florida's certified most accurate 7-day forecast. And there you go. Showers, couple of thunder showers. Otherwise, the big theme is going to be the building heat the next couple of days. Yeesh. Yeesh. Robert, does anyone from your team have an event over in Brevard? I don't know of anything. Yeah, I don't know of anything. I don't know if we're going to Brevard. We tried to go to everything we're invited to. So, yeah. Heat advisory criteria? We'll have to look. We'll have to look and see. But yeah, it's going to be hot and disgusting. Joanne says, I think rainy season is going to start a lot sooner than expected. I mean, you notice the heat builds, but we don't get those thunderstorms. Like, we're going to be dry enough that we're not going to get them. Oh, Patty, you're being a goober. You're being a goober, Patty. Oh, yeah. You're going to want sunglasses. You're going to want a hat. All of the things. Paula, good morning from Orlando, Florida. Paula, good morning to you. How are you? I'll be asleep when Starliner launches. Usually I would be asleep, but I'm working it. So I'll bring my cold brew. Whenever I go out to the Kennedy Space Center, I always bring a nice cooler so that I can drink coffee to stay awake. Yeah. Yuck, Mickey says, can we just not with the upper 90s and say we did? I know. And as a matter of fact, I don't know if I've got this still in the system or not. I do. All right. So here's some model data. Okay, so this is oh my gosh, my earpiece is cutting out. So let me switch over. Let's look at the GFS. This is the GFS number. Okay, these are the GFS numbers for the temperatures this week. Like, just look ahead. I mean, that's not fun. I don't care who you are. That's just not fun. Look at those numbers. 102 on Wednesday, 102 on Thursday, 102 on Friday. Those are, now this is computer model guidance. It's not a forecast, but as I said on the air this morning, even though our forecast is going in the upper 90s and mid to upper 90s, the computer models are consistently showing 100 plus temperatures. There it is. There's your sign. Gross. Yukon, this overweight middle-aged mullet head is now a tank top wearer after spending years of not wanting to share my dad bod with the world. Now I don't care. And for that, I raise my cup or my protein shake to you. Band camp at UCF may be brutal. We're not there yet. It's May, right? And don't you worry. when band camp comes around, I will. I'll be bringing the marching night forecasts. I'll be bringing those out once again. Yuck for those temps. I know. That's model data. Remember, model data. Computer models are guidance, not gospel. But either way, y'all, it's going to get hot in Central Florida. You just can't stop that heat. It's like Pringles, baby. Once you pop, that fun don't stop. Do you think the GFS is out to lunch? I sure hope that doesn't happen. You and me both. Hey, buddy. You're good. No, you're totally good. Thank you. It's more like, you know what it's like?
Yeah.
Salt and pepper on French fries.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Thank you, buddy.
Yes, sir. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? You couldn't interrupt if you tried. Packing my clear backpack for Rockville, complete with packets of liquid IV, sunblock, hat, and water bottle. No, that's true. Shauna, that's the kind of stuff you're going to want to have. I like hot weather than cold weather. Well, that's also the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Way too hot for May. Average high temperature is 87 degrees right now, so it's not that crazy, you know? Jennifer's asking, is Sunday, May the 12th going to be stormy? The models are showing maybe. Well, so Jeremy and I were discussing that maybe we're a couple of days off. So we don't ever change our hurricane forecast in terms of hot spots or in terms of numbers. But do we need to tweak the dates a little bit? We may. We were emailing back and forth. And if you followed me for a while, maybe I've shared this before, but these are before we get to that model. This is one of the ways that we follow cycle duration. Is we kind of look at the comparables. And so I'm showing just different data points. This is February and April, just comparing different parts of the pattern. So we may tweak some of those dates just a little bit. So yeah, we may. But at any rate, here's the raw GFS. Wednesday, Thursday, some lowered pressure, little storm system over Florida. Yeah, next weekend. The model data is trying to show something. But then again, that also could be that part of the pattern, that Gulf to Carolina part, which, what are the dates for that? Movies, the Gulf to Carolina part, that's October 30th. And if we extrapolate, hold on a second. October 30th, second 21. That would be 5, 9, 10. So it'd be 2 days off. See, that's why. It's like 2 days off. Should be like the 9th, and it's more like the 11th. So I think we may need to make a tweak, but that's 2 days off of the Gulf to Carolina low. It's like 2 days off. So we may need to make a tweak to that. But yeah, that makes sense. And if that's the case, then that would, there's a little low there. That's the 17th. Forecasting long range is hard. But yeah, so it may be. It may be. Next weekend may be a little stormy. We'll watch it. We can track it. You're okay. We're getting into hurricane season, though, where every single day we're going to have to look at the models closely and monitor it all, right? Just look at the GFS. Is it just the GFS showing triple digits, or are other models here? I'll show you. So that's the GFS. The European is obviously not. But I will also add that, like, the European kind of stinks with temperatures. Here's the Canadian showing 97s. Here's the Icon showing 96. Yeah. So there you go. We'll see how it plays out. It's going to be hot. We know that. Marilyn says, I know I'm up way too early when I'm on time for Coffee Talk. Well, good morning. Thanks for joining us. I want to put a tarp over my whole lot to kind of cool it off. I know. Jennifer says, I thought so. I saw Gulf to Carolina. Yeah, and it'd be 2 days off, so that's why we're on like cycle 5. So we may go from like a 47 to almost like a 48-day cycle, and if that's the case, we may need to tweak some of the numbers just a little bit. Yukon, promise not to derail today. Serious question. Does anyone here have an event in Brevard? I'd stop in and say hello if anyone does. We haven't heard, I don't know. I haven't been asked to go to one. If there is one, we would love to participate, but I've not been asked, so not that I'm aware of. Cindy says, basically just hot across the board. It's true, yeah. Mickey, my goodness, that Supercell by Robert Lee, Texas. That read was on yesterday. It was one of the craziest things I've ever seen on radar. Oh, yeah, that was a wild sell. Yeah. That was wild. Oh, man. Party at Yukon's house. Yeah, we'll just have our own party, right? Right? Oh, well. All right, questions, comments, concerns, anything? How we doing? Anything at all? It's a nice quiet pattern, just hot as can be. Oh, Elise, where are you going, Elise? Looks like Elise's going flying. I want to go fly. Katie, when will it rain in Titusville? A couple of showers around. I mean, I made a joke that Tuesday cycle seemed to be 47.5. Yeah, so I'll read you the text message that I sent to Jeremy. That months ago, this was the cycle duration I calculated. And I think we ended up erring on 47, but I think we need to go to 48. So, and I said to him, I was like, mathematically, I didn't touch this. This is the equation I had months ago. I said to him, so we probably should have gone more 48, but I think we went more 47. So there you go. So based on that, we kind of are where we are. What are you going to do? At least it isn't terribly humid. That's correct. 47, 48. Really? Basically 7 weeks. Well, but the thing is as you extrapolate these dates further and further out, 47 versus 48, that does count. It does matter. That does change things up. So anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. Did we, what's up, baby? You didn't get me. Are we doing this one taped so that I can get out of here? Yeah, you're done. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I'm still doing coffee talk, but yeah, I had to tape some Today Show cut-ins so that I could do my little thing. So yeah. Let's see. All right. Sonia says that extra day makes a big difference. Well, when it cycles over 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times, it can put you off a week. If you're off a couple of days, it can put you a couple of weeks off. And so that's where it's important. Going into May, we usually eyeball things. And we haven't really needed to do much tweaking, but that's what we're doing. And if we need to tweak something, all it will be is the dates. Everything else will be set in stone. That's why we say we're not changing the forecast ever, but we may need to massage the dates. And if so, it's literally we will do one tweak to that and then we're done. So, yeah. All right. We are 3 minutes away from cut-in time. I know, Taylor. I know. So sore. All right. Just a reminder, though, friends. Where am I going? I'm heading over to the Volusia County Hurricane Expo. Come on down. Say hello. It'll be fun. We'll be learning all about it. 10 a.m. I'll be speaking just after 10 a.m. And we'll be discussing hurricanes, the hurricane season, Q&A, all that fun stuff. And yes, Aguaya points out that Hurricane Hunters will be at the Sanford Airport next Friday for tours. Yeah, I know there's a media event, and it's funny. I'm off of work, so like several of my colleagues, my friends, have been like, are you going to be working that day? And I'm like, no, I'm going to be in a Cessna taxiing right by the Hurricane Hunters. And they're like, you don't want to come and say hello? And I was like, well, if I do, I have to taxi the Cessna over just to kind of try to do a flex. I don't know. No, I haven't been asked to work, so I'm doing the flying stuff. Yeah, it is what it is. All right, See some of you over in Volusia? Does that work? Ask the questions. Don't be knuckleheads though, okay? All right, people. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you so much for hanging out for Coffee Talk. I'll see y'all later. Take care. Bye.